Hey guys, what's going on? It's Twintuitive717. I am back with another reading, guys. Here hanging with Mega Good Vibes, our saucy little beaver. She's got her new whale friend here she's all cuddled up with. We want to dive right into a direct message here from the Divine Masculines. And we hope that the title resonates in some way. There may be a message in here for you, okay? The cards will usually validate your intuition, things that you're already feeling or picking up on. So let's go ahead and get right into it. How are you feeling, Megs? You good over there? You good over there? Huh? Look at you. Huh? Look at you. Not a thing to do. Huh? I'm just kidding. I know you do a lot of energetic work protecting this home at night. Okay. All right. Let's see what your masculines are thinking, guys. I'm going to shuffle the deck. I also feel like getting the feminine's energy, too. I feel like many of your masculines want to know where you stand. A lot of them are preparing for communication, reaching out in some way, trying to get your attention in some way, but I feel like they want to know where you stand. So let's go ahead and find out what it is they want you to know at this time. Okay, so I want to move back to our city, but I can't right now. Soon. Okay, so some of you could be at a distance from your divine masculine. Because it's so specific, because not all of us are at a distance, I'm actually going to do 2 messages for today. Okay, I'm going to cut it in half again. Wow, this message keeps coming out. I feel like I'm living in hell now because of how I treated you. There's definitely a message here for some of you. I guess it's going to be a 3-part reading because we've already read into this energy, but I feel like, you know, a lot of the times, guys, like you'll notice when readers tend to read every day, the energy sometimes like it doesn't change, you know. It's like oftentimes it's for those of you who tune in, like if many of you have been resonating with this, it's definitely a divine masculine that's in a lot of deep regret. Okay, maybe we'll pull some cards around it at the very end of the reading, okay? But yeah, this is definitely something specific for some of you out there who have resonated with this message. It's like a divine masculine that keeps wanting to remind you that they are thinking about the past. They do feel regretful. I'm hearing remorseful, okay? But like I said, we'll pull some cards on it at the end of the reading. Let's focus on these 2 messages here. So we'll do group 1's message, and group 2's message here is I respect you a lot. You're the only one who has put me in my place. Okay, so let's see here. I want to move back to our city, but I can't right now. Okay, let's get the divine feminine's energy, okay? Let's see what fell to the floor here. Okay, so the divine feminine, we have temperance here, but even more so, just the image on the card that we're looking at, someone who's keeping busy by pouring into themselves. This has been a consistent energy that's been coming up with the divine feminines. I feel like you're trying to say you're not even bothered by it. You're not bothered by the timelines. Like when you reach a state of bliss, a state of balance within your own self, there's more compassion, there's more understanding. I feel like many of your masculines may be under pressure right now, and if many of your masculines are tuned in, I feel like the temperance card is telling them, rest assured, your divine feminine is being as patient as they can with you on this journey. Okay, the divine feminine, though, seems to be taking good care of herself right now. It could be causing a little bit of panic here just because that rose in between her bosoms there. I'm getting like a sensual vibe from it. Okay, so many of your masculines could be worried about just who else is finding you attractive at this time, who else you're around. Are you giving your time to anybody else? Especially if they're at a distance from you, they want to move back to your city. They want to be near you. Well, we've channeled this message already this week, and that's why I was saying sometimes the energy, you know, like it doesn't shift. It's consistent with where it's at because it's a validation. But this is definitely a divine masculine that feels at odds being away from you. It's like it bothers them. It bothers them that you're so chill and they just want to move back to you and they can't. So it might be really frustrating wherever they're at right now. They could be focused a lot on their money, their career, their finances, just trying to make it up and out of where it is they're at. Okay, they could even be trying to make it through difficult relationships right now. But they want you to know soon, like that. The card ends off with the word soon, if you guys see there. So they could be wanting to get your attention in some kind of way to let you know that they are coming. So it's like, keep taking good care of yourself. I don't want to see anybody's energy enter this picture here. I feel like this is a divine masculine that, really is hoping that you are engaging in self-care, and that self-care has nothing to do with like being with other people or exchanging your precious energy with other people. And that again might be kind of like this big push to relocate. Okay, it's something about your energy as well. Like even this balance here, divine feminine, like you bring this to your divine masculine's world. Okay, you create a sense of like peace, and like you get them to be so much more patient, and like they wake up smelling like the coffee in the air, and like they're walking down the street whistling, and like all of a sudden life is just brighter. Okay, whenever your masculine talks to you, like they could be really stressed out, they could be angry, irritated, agitated, and then all of a sudden you guys are in communication, and it's like all of that is just like it's like a weight lifted off their shoulders. Your energy in their life again makes them feel like they can handle the day-to-day tasks, the ins and outs of life. Okay, and that's why they have this urge to be near you, to be close to you. Okay, these are messages from the Romance Angel Oracle. It's just, cards to confirm what you two may be already feeling about this connection, but just a reminder, okay? It's oftentimes a reminder of like why you two keep gravitating back and forth to one another. And just like generally like a romantic message about this connection, something that at times, even though you may feel like giving up on the journey, these could be things that, they keep reminding you of the connection you have with this person. Okay, so we have very soon. So I hear this divine masculine saying, loud and clear here that they're coming to you soon. Okay, it says you clearly decide what you want, so it comes to you now. I feel like clearly deciding is part of the masculine's journey, only because with the feminine's energy here, we have balance. I see the divine feminine trusting the process, trusting the journey. Many of you are more concerned with just creating harmony around yourselves right now. Your home, your space, your environment. Maybe a lot of divine feminines are being called to just slow down and relax a little. Take a day off, sleep in. Don't be, so hustle and bustle. Because, it could be mirroring that a lot of your masculines are in this energy where they are having to move through a lot of things right now to try to get to you. Okay, and we also have love yourself first. So clearly decide what you want so it comes to you now. I feel like your masculines are being called to think about the connection a little bit more positively. Jealousy could be getting the best of them as well, especially if they're curious about what it is you're up to. With the self-care card, with the temperance card here, they could be seeing you just looking good, feeling good. Maybe you're taking a vacation. Maybe you've done something with your hair. You're feeling like you're more just like relaxed and nonchalant, carefree. And so it's making a lot of them kind of dig deeper into what it is you're up to. So you're loving yourself, divine feminine, and I feel like in turn it's making them more attracted to you. Your self-respect makes you more romantically attractive. They could be at a distance from you in another city, but again, you're not bothered by it because you are loving yourself first. You're taking care of yourself first. Okay, so it's a reminder from the universe to kind of keep doing what it is you're doing. And for the masculines, I feel like this very soon is like, get a move on. If this is what you want, then go in the direction of where it is you want to go. Okay, and also to be unafraid of the things that end up coming up that may present themselves as blocks in your way. Have the courage to face it head on. Okay, so I'm going to go ahead and move on to group two's message here. So this is, I respect you a lot. You're the only one who has put me in my place. Okay, very interesting. So I feel like this is a divine masculine who, they're smitten by you. Okay, they may be very sensually turned on by you at this time, but if you two have recently had communication, maybe a little bit of conflict, not exactly ghosting or anything, but you two may be just, kind of silent, I'll talk to you when I talk to you, but right now this divine masculine is kind of sitting there scratching their heads going, okay, like you're feisty in a sense, divine feminine. You kind of speak your truth, you speak your mind. You're not afraid to lose the connection. I feel like if your masculine just has like a sort of, rough exterior about them, you're not afraid to challenge them on it. You're not afraid to be in competition with them. You're witty. You always have a comeback. There's certain things too this divine feminine is very passionate about. It's like you're very passionate and compassionate about the world. And you may find that as your opposite, your divine masculine can be very materialistic, or they don't really place an importance on things like you do. You're very sensitive, and you seem to just kind of put them in their place. You make them think differently. They're like I'm seeing like a masculine who would normally be aggressive or defensive with other people, but with you they can't, because you're filled with so much wisdom. It's like, even though you're putting them in their place, they kind of like it, because you do it in a way where it's like you speak a lot of truth. Let's get the feminine's energy. Okay, so we have the Death card here. I love that, because I feel like it's putting an end to certain ways that the masculine has carried within them for so long, that has maybe kept them in like a really toxic place. And they may have tried it with you, but again, you put them in their place, and now they're starting to have respect for you. And I feel too like it's kind of like flowing into other areas of their life as well. Like this may be a male divine masculine, and they could have like a lot more respect for like women, for example, the women in their life, the women in their workplace, the way people may talk about women. They may have been very like loose when it came to that, but they have respect for you. It's like you're showing them what it means to be a real woman, in the sense where it's like you have that respect for yourself, but you're also very truly feminine. And this is not going to resonate for everyone, because I know not everyone resonates with being a male divine masculine, but that message there is going to be specific for those of you who can feel that. Okay. But yeah, like I feel like the feminine's energy here, you're not mixing matters. Like you've come into your masculine's life, just for a reason. And they can feel that. Okay, let's go ahead and get some romance cards on this, because I keep getting this image of this divine masculine who is sitting there with like a smirk on their face. And it's like their desire for you has increased as well. And part of this desire is because you're not willing to just sit there and, be commanded or controlled or control. Like, yeah, like that's what I'm getting. Like you're not the type to just shut your mouth. I don't know why it's coming out like that, but it's like your masculine might say things and you're willing to debate them. You're willing to spar. You're willing to talk it out. And they like this. They find this to be a very unique and attractive quality about you. Okay, let's go ahead and get a romance angel card for you both as an outcome here. An outcome card. What's next to come between you two? What types of lessons will you be teaching one another? So we have wedding here. I'm going to clarify the wedding card. Okay, this situation involves marriage. Oftentimes it may not be literal marriage. I just feel that you've met your match. You've met someone who they feel familiar. You might have experienced them in many, many, many lifetimes to come. Let's clarify the wedding card. Okay, it's safe for you to love. You've known this person before, so you can open up your heart to receive and give the highest energy of all, which is love. I feel like this is a divine masculine they feel safe around you because you're a real one. They know they can trust you because you're a real one. Most people that they would interact with would just go along with them and be agreeable, but not this divine feminine. Okay, so I feel like this masculine is feeling safe in your presence. It's safe to be around you. It's like this is like a ride or die. It's a real one who will tell me the truth. You'll be honest with me no matter what. You're not afraid to not speak your truth because you think I hold all of the control. It's like this is a divine feminine who knows their worth. Okay, and your masculine finds this to be very attractive. All right, so that's the reading, guys. I'm going to wrap it up here with some more clarification on those of you who, again, are resonating with this energy. Okay, so I feel like I'm living in hell because of how I treated you. Let's go ahead and get some comfort for this divine masculine, because it's like they keep appearing for me to share this message because I feel like they are really regretful and remorseful, and they're going to keep coming in there so that you know it's the truth. It's possible for me to feel guilty. It's possible for me to feel remorse. I'm in terrible regret over some of the things I've done and how I've treated you. I think in yesterday's reading it came out around children. Let's go ahead and find out some more outcome cards here. How is the universe wanting to comfort the divine masculine? Okay, so we have stay optimistic about your love life. Okay, so I feel like stay optimistic that you will be granted that forgiveness. Maybe you need to work on forgiveness within yourself first, divine masculine, but positive thinking and faith will bring you romance. So maybe you have a divine feminine who has you at a distance right now. Instead of thinking the worst, just allow that space, allow that distance. Because, you know, in a twin flame connection, your counterpart finds the healing. The universe assists with visions, with dreams, and just even forgiveness within your feminine's heart as well. So your message here, if you're feeling like this divine masculine, is to stay optimistic. Forgive yourself, but allow yourself to think positively about a physical encounter with this divine feminine. Okay, it is possible. You will have it again. Okay? All right, guys. I don't know who this was for, but it was a great reading. I enjoy doing it. Look at you, all cuddled up with your whale. You gonna say bye to everyone? No? You're like, I can barely open my eyes. Okay, I'm going to take your whale and snuggle your whale. My little baby. My baby. You're like, I'm comfy, don't you do it. Okay, I'm sorry, I'll put him right back. Because your paws were resting on it and you were all cozy. There you go. It's like a little pillow for your paws, a paw pillow. Huh? You little sausage roll. All right, guys. We'll catch you guys later. Bye, guys.